Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Today I will be sharing with you what I know, how to drill the connectivity of the body, the connective tissue, the meridians, the nadis, how they relate to Dantian, or Mula Bandha as we call it in yoga, Dantian in Tai Chi and martial arts, and how we make all that connectivity and action. So the most important thing to understand is that the center of our body has to expand like light is expanding from the sun. Expand like heat is expanding from fire. The expansion will go down to the feet, out to the rib cage, out to the arm, and out to the crown of the head. The whole body is expansive. Now this expansion has to take place via intent. I have to intent using intention, attention, and physical action, intent to expand those connective tissue which are a physical organ. It's a weird feeling because I'm not tensing muscle, I'm expanding connective tissue. So just kind of to get us everything straight, we are bones, connective tissues, which is what we learn to use, i.e. ligaments, tendons, and the whole family of connectivity that's there. It's the most numerous tissue in your body. Then we are muscles that get infused by this interaction between the bone and the fascia, which are fundamental opposite. Bones are stillness. Fascia is all about movement and adjustability and evolvement. Bones are still. Fundamental opposite, like winter and summer. Like known and unknown. Fundamental opposites, not a little difference. And then from those fundamental opposites, the muscles are being engaged properly. And finally, everything reaches the skin in a radiated manner, oozing out. Okay? So we are going to start by doing 6 directions. We're pulling silk, so up and down, left and right, forward, backward, expand. And in that, we're going to open the gates, close the gates. Open the gates, close the gates. Open, close. Open, close. Now there isn't much movement on the outer, you can see it from here. Open, close, open. Don't do this. Open, close, and make it all external. There is tonacity. I stretch like a sail is stretching forward. I stretch like a sail is stretching backwards. Open, open. It's my initial action, and then I close and open. Open, open, close and open. The whole spine is moving. And those of you who know cat cow in yoga, it's a bit like a vertical cat cow. So all 33 vertebrae are now moving to the back end. As I close and open, all 33 vertebrae are now pushing to the front end. Open, open, close and open, open, open. So 20 of these. Expanding, closing, opening, closing, opening. Good. Then stretch your arms out. Go back. It's in my own hands. So with the legs, we're going to bow the left leg, unbow the right leg, close the right hand, open the left. It's called winding. And then we change. Change. So each time I bow a leg and close the opposite hand. And change. 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 So I'm suspended in the middle. I'm increasing the tonacity around my body. But I'm not moving anywhere in space. Because each action I take is leaving me in the middle. Because I take an action with a bowing leg and an action with an unbowing leg. So I'm in the middle. Arms stretching me in the middle. I'm somewhere between the crown of the head pulling up and my feet and tailbone pulling down. Keep changing. One pair is unbowing and opening. Another pair is bowing and closing. The bowing leg is pushing down and forward. The unbowing leg is pulling back and upwards. Shoulders don't move much. Most of this rotation is from the elbow down to the wrist and hands. So we do 20 of these. And then we move on. So now we're going to bow the legs, bow the back, bow the arms, then unbow. bow, close and open, unbow, open, 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 bow, close and open, now adding, unbow, open, open, no slack in your system, bow, open, open, unbow. Now remember that your left arm is stretching against your right rib cage, your right arm against your left rib cage, so there's a huge crossover of force at the back, bow, unbow, bow, do it from the side so you can see. So feet about shoulder width apart, bow, unbow, open, open, close and open, 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 close and open, 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 close and open, 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 close. Now if you're not stretching, if you're not feeling stretch, you're not doing it properly. So you got to really make that effort and feel like it's annoyingly hard to stretch, and I feel all these weird sensation of expansion going through me. It's tiring, it shouldn't be a walk in the park. There's a certain effort to it, but it's not tense. One more, and then shake your body. Shake your legs, shake your arms. Okay, so now, put my hands here. I'm going to bow my left leg, unbow my right leg, push down my left hand down the inner thigh, and with my right hand I'm going to grip the tissues of my abdomen and pull it away. Then I change hand, bow my right, unbow my left and pull it away. Bow, unbow. Bowing my right leg, pushing my right hand down, and with my left hand I pull this tissue away, so there's a stretch here, just at the hip crest. The hip flexor, sorry. Now each time I bow, I coil around my lumbar spine, pivoting, pivoting. You can see it on the side. So when I bow here, this stays behind. Keep it behind you. So open, open, close and open. Open, open, close and open. Open, open is our starting position. Close and open on top. Close and open. It's also very important that remember that we are pushing our force into 3 points in our feet. There's a point under the heel, there's a point at the ball of the foot under the big toe, and there's a point under the little toe. These 3 points correspond with the 3 points of the back line. The head center, the rib cage, the heart center, and the pelvic floor. The heel being the pelvic floor, the point under the big toe being the head center, and the point under the little toe being the rib cage or heart center. Most of the weight is distributed somewhere between the heel and the point under the big toe. And as you relax your toes down and press into the little toe a little bit, you would feel a lateral expansion and almost like an invitation to come from the back to the front. So all our action, when we base them in open, open, and close and open, are based on there is lots of torque and tenacity to begin with. No slack. Stretch like a mountain pose in yoga. Stretch. So when someone touches you, you're like a clothesline. There's an elasticity to you, a connectivity. From that point of view, I add. So this is open, open. I'm like, there's like wind in my back. My sail is projecting forward, forward through here, forward through here, forward to the whole system. And then I add close and open, which means it's an additional thing, not instead. Add it on top. So there's already tenacity. Open, open, close and open. And this concept goes through everything. Now it seemingly is a hard thing to do, and yet it's very simple. Open, open, meaning all my body lines are connected. And they are all projecting forward. Close or open, all my body lines are connected, and now the back is wrapping itself over the front to add additional force. Not instead, yin and yang. Not yin or yang, yin maybe yang, yin and then later a different yang. Yin and yang, an additional force to the original one. So going back to what we're doing, we're bowing one side, I'm bowing the other side, wrapping around, moving through, moving through. So I'm not just turning my hip, you can see my hip doesn't go anywhere. I'm pivoting around my center, making sure my legs relate to left and right, making sure I can feel center column and feel left and right. The center is its own thing. Left and right work as partners. Keep moving through. Good, next. Draw your arms up, so this is open, open. In this way, and then close and open. Round the back, and reach out. Open, open. Close and open. And boom. Open, open. Close and open. Show it from the side. Open, open. You can see an arch back, so you can clearly see the projections from the front. Hands together. As I pull my elbow out, I shift to the back and open through the back end of me. Open, open. Close and open. Open, open. Close and open. Now, with the breath, you can add the breath, whichever way you want. For instance, you can inhale here and exhale there, if you want. Or you can just let the breath be natural. Don't worry about breath so much. It's not yoga in that sense. Just worry about staying connected. So this elbow feels like it's stretching against the rib cage. When you expand, feel that this arm is supported by this leg. So this power and grounding, opposite arm to leg. And when you're ready to shift the whole system from close and open back to open, open. From open, open, wrapping over like a wave is breaking on itself. Close and open. One more. And good. Then back here, hands grabbing the inner thigh, draw up to the center. Inhale, reverse breathing if you know how to do it. And exhale, stretch that chi over in your arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drawing through the center, really feel that lateral stretch. Extending and exhale, open, pack your shoulders, draw your arms down. Extend. Inhale, draw your elbows in, draw your shoulder blades in together, and exhale. In, drawing up, extending, and out. In, and out. One more. In, extending, open, and out. And out. Now we're going to try and do spiraling. So I go my left leg, ungo the right, and extend and ungoing left arm, going right arm. Pass to the center, bow the right, unbow the left. Spiraling. Spiraling. Spiraling side to side. So my right arm is now stretching against my left leg, my left buttocks. And there's a lot of grounding. And my left elbow is sinking down with my right knee. So unbowing reaches the pushes arm, bowing helps the sinking of the back arm. And this is just a drilling concept. Obviously in reality, in martial art, things are slightly more complex than that. But as a drilling concept, it teaches me to use all four limbs, i.e. 2 arms, 2 legs, the spine as a pivoting rotation, and then the quads, the gates, 2 hips, 2 shoulders. One open, one closed. So if I'm bowing my left leg, the left hip is close and open. The unbowing right leg is open, open. The left shoulder, again, is closed, is open, open, sorry. And the right shoulder is closed and open. And as I change all 8 concepts, the 4 limbs, or 9 concepts, the 5 limbs, including the spine, not the limb, the center of the body, including the 4 limbs, and the 4 gates are all moving in synchronicity. 2 gates are open, open. 2 gates are closed and open. Endlessly moving. Let's do it on the side so you can see. So 1 forward, 1 backward. Controlling. So typically, when we don't use the legs properly, we just pivot like that. And it has it's very weak in the legs if we don't get rid of slack. If we have slack somewhere here and we're just turning the hip, this is really bad in terms of Tai Chi and high level martial arts. So trying to keep as much tonality as you can and keep that body constantly connected. It's an effort. It's not your regular Tai Chi, karate, whatever Aikido you're doing. It's an effort of staying connected. So if anyone touches me at any point in the arm, it's connected to the rest of me. A connection is defined by an expansion. You don't connect by tightening. That's the classical meathead mentality mistake at the gym. You don't tighten to be stronger. You expand to get rid of slack. And in that expansion, there is a unification and strength and sensitivity and the ability to change and stay stable and all sorts of wonderful qualities we need to have physically in order to reach our highest potential. Okay? Next, we're going to do some Neigong. So, I open my legs, just a little bit wide on my shoulder, feet straight. First golden tortoise. And down again. Starting with open, open, moved into close and open. Sitting there, in the middle, sinking. I'm making sure that I distribute my weight on my feet evenly. Yeah? I feel that nice grip. If someone was to try and lift me up, they can't lift me up in this position. I'm so adhering it to the ground, like a suction cup in the bath. Hands backwards. So you can spend typically a minute or 2 in this position here. Feel the heat coming up. I'm going to move a little bit quicker. Embracing the one. So again, I begin with an open, open concept, and then I close and open. I'm sitting what we call monkey arm. My left hand, my left arm is connected through the backhand all the way to my right buttocks. I'm sitting on it as if I'm holding a brunch. My right arm is connected all the way through the back to my left buttocks. Sitting on it, there is an X, just the back of your lumbar spine, from your spiral line. Feel that cross from the left arm to the right buttocks, from the right arm to the left buttocks. And come up and over, you can see from here. I'm coming up and over. Yeah? Pubic bone up, tailbone down, the back is rounding, flipping over left and right, and I'm holding. Embracing the one. The oneness of thing is what we call mechanically close and open. I had open, open, now I'm adding my fullness. Coming from the back to the front, wrapping left and right over to the front, and extending this position. So really feel that the front is pulling down, and the back is coming over. Holding a golden plate. So holding this position, just the opposite. So this is an open, open. I arch my back, open my quads, not close them, open them. and holding a golden plate. So I have my right elbow tacked into my center. So if someone pushes in here, there's a lot of support to the left arm for my right leg and left rib cage. Holding this position, keep elongated. Now make sure your backhand is strong. Don't have slack in your back leg. Keep nice and firm. If someone wants to push you here, stick to the ground. Don't let the front collapse. There is so much to consider to do these things well. You can't just be in an automatic pilot. Oh, I've done it before because I'm a Wudang guy and I've learned it and now I'm doing them just yet again. There is so much to consider to do it well. Down. And it's not just what you think is the so-called martial application. And down. So typically, now we're doing Jade Rabbit, look to the moon. So you can stay here, swallow your saliva 3 times if you want. You don't have to. Rising up, open, open, down, close and open, wrapping the back over the front, back to open, open. As I inhale, I rise up, inhale through your nose, left and right, expanding. The peak of my open, open, exhale, close and open. Wrap the back over the front. That is my strongest point. The fullness of my close and open is here, and then I go back to open, open. Inhale on your way up. And exhale on your way down. Back to open. Inhale on your way up. Expand, 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 expand. Now really, this should feel like it's stretching out. Don't tense your chest and definitely don't lift those shoulders. Most people have a habit of doing this. No. The stretch is underneath the blade. From the deltoid to the triceps, through the back line. And then when you come up and over again, don't lift the shoulder, it's a mistake. Feel the elbow connecting through your center as you sink down to your pelvic floor and open. Inhale on your way up. And exhale on your way down. Open. Inhale on your way up. So that's kind of an arch back, open, open. And exhale, breathing through your nose on the way down, close and open. So I recommend doing 20 or 40 of these, whichever you need. Keep on doing that. I'm going to move on to the next one. Red cup